It's time for Javi's 30-day impossible challenge.
Day 6.
Hello fellow CNCnutz and welcome. Pipe clamps. Everyone's got a set of these in their workshop.
You don't.
Okay, so yeah, I actually don't have a set. I had to borrow these here from my father, but they have a couple of problems. First of all, they tend to fall over when you sit them down. Okay, well, this isn't falling over, but I'm sure given half a chance, it will. Now, the reason this doesn't fall over is if we look at the back here, this and this have a small flat on it, but they're not very wide, so they can fall over. Next, rotating this handle. To rotate it, you've got to do this here. You've got to move it backwards and forwards through this pin here. It would be a lot easier if we could just simply wind it up like this. Lastly, there's the plate size here that actually pushes or clamps your material. They're not very wide and they're not very high either. So what I want to do is I want to make something that can go onto these clamps here that addresses all three problems. Make it more stable, make these bearing surfaces larger, and raise it up so you can rotate the handle with a single finger. So I now have my 4 clamp pieces. I'll just use 2 per clamp. I've got screws and washers. It's simply a matter of removing the end of the pipe clamp there, slide that in there, slide this one on here, and the clamp end here can go back on. So what I need to do now is I need to attach this plywood piece here to the clamp, and I'm going to do that simply by using a screw with a washer. By driving the screw here in on an angle, I'll be able to capture the clamp here. And I'll do the same on the other side. Also, by putting the screw in on an angle, the screw tips don't come out the end of the plywood. I can now repeat for the other end. And here we have it, the completed clamps. The clamp is now high enough off the table so that the handle doesn't hit it as it's rotated. The surface area here that it can spread the load on, the piece being clamped, is now a lot bigger, and because of the large feet on it here, it won't fall over. So the final thing I need to do was give these surfaces here on the clamps a coat of enamel spray varnish. That seals them so that any glue squeeze out won't stick to the clamps. Well, that about rounds up this particular project. I hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys for another project tomorrow. Cheers!
See you tomorrow.